Are we live?
Oh, I think the chat works now.
Okay, great.
We're live. Oh,
everyone.
hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Start a little bit. Happy to have you guys. We got some people coming into the room. Very exciting. If you missed yesterday's live, I would definitely encourage you to go back and rewatch. Some really good nuggets in there about being productive, which kind of fits into our theme for our discussion today. Apologies to anyone who was on yesterday and couldn't chat with us. We've got the chat up now, so feel free to comment.
We're ready.
Yes, let us know your feedback, questions, concerns. Throw it in the chat. So today, just to kind of piggyback off of what we talked about yesterday with being productive, we want to talk about the importance of keeping a schedule. Why it's important, what we do here in Rhino Concierge, and then some tips on why you guys should have a schedule if you don't already. Right? So one of the reasons why I thought about this, I hear this on the phone from customers from time to time. I actually heard this today. And you guys know that we speak with a lot of our customers on a weekly basis to check in, hold them accountable, see what help or assistance they may need. And I'm not going to call him out on it because I don't want to embarrass him.
No names.
No names on this one. But one of my customers today picked up the phone. Hey, Philly, how are you? I'm great. How are you? And then the first thing he says is, I'm really sorry. I've been super busy with X, Y, and Z. I haven't done anything since we spoke last. I hear that far too often.
Too many times.
So I always
heard that today too.
Yeah, I always tell when I hear that, I'm like, well, are you block scheduling? Do you have a schedule? Are you keeping a schedule? How are you staying organized? And most times the answer is no. So that was my inspiration. Our inspiration behind this topic today is we hear you guys tell us all the time. I didn't have the time. I was too busy. I haven't done anything with my online business all week. So that's why we're going to talk about this today, so we can get that fixed.
A schedule.
Yeah. So what you got?
Yeah, so I was reading an article earlier, and it was saying, when we're younger, we have everything planned out for us. In the morning, we go to school. We know when our lunchtime. When we get home, we have a time for playtime, for just everything. And as we get older, we lose that routine. So it's our job to get back in there and make ourselves more productive. Plan out your days. Most people end up winging their days, and then they realize I haven't accomplished anything so far. But the solution is just finding a scheduler and writing things down, whether you're just listing important things down or just plan your whole day out, so then you know that you accomplished those goals and you didn't go out the day with not doing anything.
Sure. I have, that's a good point too. When you're a kid though, everything is kind of planned and blocked out for you. Right. And as an adult, you really do have to do that for yourself. I call it block scheduling, but there's a million different terms for it. But I've been doing this for years, and I block my work day, and I'm a little obsessive, I guess, OCD with it, because I even block personal stuff. If I don't write it down, I probably forget. You ever forget garbage night, and then you're like, oh man, now I gotta wait till next week. So that kept happening to me when I moved last year. I was on a different schedule. I kept forgetting. I still have garbage night on my calendar. Don't forget to take the trash out. So I literally use it for everything to keep me organized. You don't have to be super extreme to use it in your personal life, but when it comes to your work and setting aside the time to work on this business, you have to block the time. So we're going to share some reasons why you should have a schedule, and then some nuggets of knowledge, so to speak. And then also just some tips on what it's going to do for you once you start implementing it.
Yeah, so I'll start. My first one is makes us more efficient. Our routine reduces the need to make decisions each day without contemplating. And, the more you do it, it's going to turn into a habit, and it's something that's just second nature to you. So it's just part of making us more efficient. As day by day, we're like, okay, we know what we have to do. Our day is planned, and just no more contemplating. Just get to it.
Yeah, I think establishing a routine is vital. Having that structure, having that discipline, and also doing things like that scientifically is proven to reduce fatigue throughout your day. If you have a routine and you're doing the same cycle of habits throughout your workday, it actually reduces fatigue. And one of the first ones I wrote, is having a schedule relaxes you and other people.
For sure.
So I had somebody tell me one time, this was a few years ago, and I showed up late. I was like 10 minutes late and to work. And my boss at the time was like, you know what, Philly, we all have the same 24 hours.
I heard that before.
You've heard me say this. I still say it. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. And when you show up late, you're telling me that your 24 hours are more important than mine. Now, obviously, that's not my intent, but I've never forgotten what he said, and I'm never late because it's true. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. And we all have that one friend, right, that's always late or canceling last minute. And it kind of throws off your mood a little bit when you're waiting around on that person. So having a schedule, relaxes not only you, but other people around you. And it's super duper important that we make good use of those 24 hours because we all have the same amount of time.
For sure.
Keeping a schedule, I think, definitely helps you maximize on the time you have in the day.
I have reduces our need to plan. Get up and go instead of waiting to plan. So once you get up, when do you have time to plan? I know I sure don't. As soon as I get up, I'm like, all right, I know I need to go to the gym. Because if I just stay there and wait it out, like I said yesterday, I'm not going to go. I'm just going to keep contemplating and procrastinating. And with a planner, you already know, okay, it's 6 a.m, you got to get up. Go out and achieve those goals, achieve that gym time, get it done.
For sure. One of the things I love about a schedule is it keeps everyone in the loop. Now, there are some of you guys out there who we've had conversations about block scheduling and allotting time to work on your business and staying super productive. And I know a lot of you do it well. I had a conversation yesterday with one of our customers, and she was telling me that it stops her kids from interrupting her. Like, they know on the calendar in their kitchen, everyone writes down their schedule, and they know on these days, mom is working on this stuff for 2 hours. We cannot bother her. So it eliminates distractions as well. And keeping everybody in the loop, especially if you have family or kids or other people who you are responsible for or rely on your time, you want to make sure you allot time for them, but you also have to allot time for this business and for your work if you want to be successful. So having a schedule on paper or on an app or somewhere where everybody can see it is huge.
For sure. This was my favorite one. Saves us money. Who doesn't like to save a little bit of extra cash? I know my routine every Sunday, I make sure it's like at nighttime, I'll start meal prepping my meals. So by Monday through Friday, I'm like, okay, I have my meals set for the day. I'm going to go eat my lunch at 12 and I'm not wasting money. That way, I know I'm not going to spend $10 every day out somewhere, which at first we were like, oh, let's go out to eat.
We did go out.
Now we're set. We're on schedule. We're like, no, we're saving money this year. We're not going to go out. Our food is here. We cannot make that food go to waste.
Sure. Another reason why you should have a schedule is it's going to preserve your most valuable asset, which is time, because we can't get that back, right? And again, we only have 24 hours in the day. So having a schedule helps you preserve your time, writing out exactly what you need to accomplish that day, allotting the time to get it done, checking off those boxes as you move forward. We got some stuff in the chat.
I got distracted too. I was like, oh, wait.
Glasses. I think that's, isn't that Jason Justin? He's got a different name now that we switched to YouTube. He said #Nomo. I don't know what that means. My friend used to say that same 20. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we all got the same 24 hours in a day.
Exactly. He said maybe it was you.
Andy. If there's anything else you do. Yeah, Andy, I see you've got a question here about Rhino Concierge and what we do. We actually are a white glove, full concierge service, and we support business owners and their customers with retention, upsell, just check-in calls, any way we can support that business owner's clients through constant communication, usually via the phone. Sometimes with our international customers, we do hop on Zoom and Skype for international calls, but we are basically a catch-all concierge service for business owners. Typically, we have been working with some of our business owners like Slingly and their customers, Exact Prospect with Rob and his clients, and just being there to engage their customer base, make sure that they have what they need, retain, upsell, all that good stuff. So if you didn't know Andy, now you know. Thanks for hopping on to this live today. We're happy to have you, and we appreciate your questions and your feedback.
For sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I was just going to say create structure in our lives. Daily routines make us become more familiar and comfortable with what we do each day. So, like I said, long term, once you establish anything you do every day, so I'll get up, go to the gym, do it every day. Of course, it's going to become a habit, and it's going to be more structure in my daily routine. So I don't have to worry about what I'm going to do next. Everything's already structured for you.
Sure. Another reason you should keep a schedule, and I know this is going to sound like the opposite reason on why you should, but having a consistent schedule gives you the ability to have spontaneity. And what I mean by that is you, like you said, you know what your structure is every day. Right. You've now developed a habit and a routine. And if you want to move things around, once you've got your schedule, you have that ability to be spontaneous from time to time. You also are preparing yourself for the inevitable. Things are going to happen that we can't really prepare for, that are unexpected. It happens to us on a day-to-day basis all the time. So having our schedule allows us to also be prepared for unexpected things, or new requests that come in, or when one of our business owner support team needs us to hop on a call for a refund request that's not on our schedule, we know where we can fit that in because we know our schedule.
Exactly.
So yeah, some good stuff here.
Definitely. I have instills good habits and breaks bad habits. So what I mean by instills good habits, it's basically, it keeps you on the right track to perform and start doing these good habits and break away from the bad habits. And with repetition, that will help you get there. So once you start doing something every day, like I said, 21 days to form a habit. Once you start doing it, that's for the rest of your life. You're going to be structured, you're going to feel fulfilled, and you're going to reach those goals quicker.
For sure. So I just want to show you guys real quickly how passionate I am about this. I don't know if they're going to be able to see it, but like this is this week. This week, and this is the one on my phone.
Let me show
you. We have a whole scheduling program where you guys book calls, and I have an app for that as well, so I can check my schedule if I'm on the move. But that's just my personal Google Calendar for this week. Rosario knows how passionate I am about my schedule.
Yeah, she's on the go every day. So
but it's because, it's because I need to be 100% here with you guys and have my schedule for that, and for my calls, and for new exciting things we have coming that we're working on here with Rhino. We have to block that time out, and I love to be organized. And then I do have a lot of things outside of work that I do. And like I said, down to even like, don't forget to take the trash out, Philly.
And these tools are very important. Like, you have it on your phone. I have my planner. I like to write everything down.
Yes.
Because if I don't write it down, and I'm just not going to check my phone. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to get distracted. Let me not touch my phone. So I'm like, if I have it written down, I know what to do, where to go. I keep this with me all the time. When I wake up, what do I have to do? Okay, Jen, go.
Yes. So guys, if you do not have a calendar, please get one. Whether you want a planner like Rosario, whether you want to use a Google Calendar or iPhone calendar on your phone, there's apps out there like Calendly. Acuity is what we use here at Rhino Concierge for our calls. And be super specific when you go to make your schedule. Identify what times of the day you're most productive to work on your business, right? Decide what activities you need to get done. Are there training classes you still need to finish? Do you need to schedule a call with us because you've got some questions that you need to get answered? Schedule your highest priority tasks first. Be realistic about the time and make it fun. If you
Right.
block out 2 hours to get this funnel built out, challenge yourself and see if you can get it done in an hour and a half, and then you can take a walk for 15 minutes,
break,
have a
yeah.
break. So please, guys, get on the block schedule game. It's a game changer. It's going to help you stay organized and be super duper efficient in your business. I hope you guys got something out of this today. I'm really passionate about this.
I really hope everyone goes and gets a planner.
Yes, please let us know.
You need this in your life.
Let us know what you guys take from this information. If you're not block scheduling or you don't have a scheduler or a planner right now, please let us know if you plan to get one. And we'd love to see how it works out for you.
Right. We want to hear those calls like, hey, I finally got this done.
Right.
I don't want to hear no procrastination. I didn't have time. You get a planner, you'll know when you got to schedule that time.
Right. Because we all have 24 hours. So we all have the time, just a matter of allotting it with the schedule.
Right.
Awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that today. Thank you. We had a really nice crowd in here. So happy to have you guys.
Finally got this up and running.
Yes. Happy to be on YouTube. Rosario and I will be back tomorrow, same time, 5:30, for our last live of this week. So expect an email, and we will see you guys back here on the channel tomorrow at 5:30.